You asked them the question, will 10 minutes each day really fix my marriage? Like, what planet are you coming from? Well, whether it's with the Hope Rock or some of these other exercises that Dr. Doug is talking about, they will make a difference.
Well, they do. And before we go into the bedroom, I just want to ask you men something, because I always say men never stop dating your wives. So what is one thing each of you would say to men out there that would encourage them to date their wives?
If you don't date your wife, it's going to cost you a lot in counseling. Trust me.
Far cheaper.
It's true.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time.
It's true.
If you don't date, you're going to go to therapy.
And you know what else? I'll just add this. If you don't date your wife, you won't enjoy your life. Bottom line, because if you have a good time with the close people in your world, you're going to enjoy the rest of your life too.
And
Absolutely.
women, we've got to keep flirting with our husbands. Okay, that never needs to stop.
Bring
either.
it on. I like that.
Okay, how do Lisa and Donna Lynn flirt with you two? And what's your favorite
Oh my.
that you can say on TV?
Okay.
That's a really great question.
Yes, it is.
I think Lisa should answer that. I'll call her. Lisa's playful. You know, she just is a playful spirit.
Yeah.
And when she's like that, that's flirting with me. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's not a sexual playful, it's just
Right.
playful touch, you know,
Right.
just playful. And that really is a flirtatious thing for me.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's the notes, little notes sent with, found under the pillow, you know, those kind of things. The tease is there when it's, I like it. I like it a lot.
Of course you do. All men love it. So women don't ever stop the flirting.
Yeah.
Okay, now we hinted on this earlier about this whole idea with the sexual contract.
Agreement.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Agreement.
Agreement.
Yes.
Okay, but the truth is most people don't even talk about sex, let alone come to an agreement. So what are the things that they really need to talk about?
Right.
Okay, there's two ideas. One, do the garden exercise where you figure out, or I think in 10-minute marriage we call it the soup. Figure out what's in your soup. Okay.
What are you talking about?
What ingredients are in your sex life?
Yeah, what do you like?
The positions, places, things. You know. Okay, these are what you.
I mean, you actually have exercise, where do you want to have sex?
Where, when, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
you
so
figure
where-
out
Check that list out, guys. That'll be fun. Where, when.
Where do you want to have
okay.
sex?
where, when, what sex acts?
When meaning morning, afternoon, evening, meaning Monday, Tuesday. Like, what do you
Well,
mean?
see,
when?
that's not getting into the agreement. Agreement is how often you want to have sex. Okay, frequency.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Second, manage it. Do you want to split the week? You want to rotate days? You want to put days on the calendar? However you want to do it. As a
Okay.
couple, you figure that out.
Okay, do you guys okay, you've already said you schedule. Do you schedule your
No,
sex?
it's not scheduled. Ours is a rotating. Like I know how many opportunities I have on my week.
As in to
and so-
initiate.
to initiate. So I can initiate that amount of times during my week.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's not a fixed day because I travel. So God, that would be a curse to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's my night.
It's
I
my
can't
night.
speak that
Cancel
night.
the conference.
Send a video. Right? Okay, but you know what? I did this. Donald and I went through the book, and we actually went for some time agreeing on this, and it was kind of fun because there was responsibility for her to initiate, and sometimes for me to initiate, and it becomes a very healthy thing for the guy because he's not going,
Absolutely.
I wonder if this week we're gonna, you know.
Oh.
It was all the pressure's
It's
gone. We know what's
totally
happening.
great.
Well, you know what I actually thought
Totally
about it?
great.
I thought, you know, when someone's having an affair, I would think that part of the excitement is they know Thursday night what's happening. Thursday night's when I meet this person on the side. But so there's got to be something about the fact that they know all week long that that's happening. So why should we not bring that into our
Yeah, see,
relationship?
what happens is men have what we call sexual anxiety. It's just like food anxiety. If you don't feed your husband by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, he's pretty upset.
Oh,
man.
grumpy,
Right,
grouchy.
the whole
yeah.
thing. And so the longer he goes without food or knowing when food's going to happen, the more anxious he becomes. The same is true of sex. If he doesn't know when, then he gets more focused on it and he gets more kind of anxious about it. Women have reverse sexual anxiety. They would like to know when cleaning
When we're
dishes.
not having it?
Yes, they would like to know when not having sex. They would like to know that when you're rubbing my back, that it's not a prelude to an aerobic event.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
they would
now
like
I
to know
got
when
you.
sex is not happening.
So this is
they
not
can really let it in.
expectations
So
tonight,
it's
that
not
you're doing
expectations.
this for a reason.
Because
you just
you
love
love
me.
them. Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
And so
Okay, do not say that like that's bad. Okay, excuse me.
We both did it.
Loving them is a good thing.
Right. But see, what happens is if you don't have this agreement, a woman can misunderstand that, oh, he doesn't really love me. He wants something from me.
Exactly. So
Yes.
the hug
And
in the
so then-
kitchen, right?
So then you don't really appreciate it.
yeah.
Right?
Right.
So but if suppose it's your week and your husband's name is Mark, right?
Yes.
Okay. And suppose Mark is being really nice to you, but it's your week to decide when sex is going to happen. You're thinking, oh, he's just being nice because he loves me.
Yes.
Okay, I got you now.
And then you can like let it in.
And there are
it
times,
actually counts.
Yes, and there are times, that women have to realize that we can love them and encourage them and
Yeah,
appreciate
it doesn't
them
have anything
without
to
it
do
going
with
to the
sex.
bedroom, especially if we know that there's going to be other nights that week that are going to be bedroom nights.
Okay, well, what if you've got a husband or wife, though, who honestly is avoiding sex? I mean, they don't want to talk about it. I
Yeah.
mean, and it's going on for time.
Yeah, we call that sexual anorexia, and it's about avoiding emotional intimacy, sexual intimacy. Sometimes that needs professional care. Start with the book if they can start doing that. And one of the exercises in the book is where you actually ask the other person about for sex, because you can be married for 20 years and one person is only asked twice.
Yes.
You know, and
Okay,
that's
sad.
That's a sexual child. So there's an exercise to help them kind of start
Mature.
becoming adultish in their relationship.
Okay, well, I'll tell you something that I learned, and it took me like 17 years to learn this
That's
in my
good.
marriage. My anniversary was coming up, and I wanted to know what Mark would want for lingerie. So I gave him, I'm into surveys, so I gave him a little lingerie,
Yes, all
lingerie
kinds of
survey
surveys.
that he got to figure out, because I thought, I want to go buy exactly what he thinks is sexy.
Can you imagine this, guys? You get a survey from your wife that says, would you like this? Would you
Okay,
like
you
this?
have-
What color?
Go ahead,
Okay,
Doc.
well, yeah,
I
something
wanna
like
listen.
that.
Go ahead.
Okay, but the point is, when he filled it out, I read it and I went, oh my goodness, I have not been buying sexy for 17 years. I was buying what I thought really got him excited, and it wasn't. And that was really neat, because I thought, now I know what he likes and I can do that. So I've got my own little lingerie quiz on our website. So you have to go there, print it off, and give it to your
Website's
husband.
going to go way up today.
Give it to your husband and see if you really know what he thinks is
I want to know if
sexy.
the guys are,
That's
if
right.
it's a guy coming in or a girl coming in for that survey.
Yeah.